All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today's pod is going to be a slightly shorter pod. Um, it's kind of obvious, but I'm not going to state it. Uh, but the theme of today's pod is literally the power of health. And I remember, and this is sort of linking into the last, the pod of the last 2 days. Um, I was talking about how, I got back into focusing on my health a good, just a little over 3 months ago. And, today was definitely a reminder to me that in this work, especially in this work that we do, where my intention is to show up for my students, for my clients, and, for my audience. And, it's especially days like today when, the realization that health really is important and you got to keep making health your number one priority. That is really the place to start. Now, of course, having said all of that, one thing I can also say is that in this work that we do, especially because we're focusing on literally changing our beliefs, changing our identity, and really doing that deep inner work. uh, it's okay that from time to time, if you find that your health takes a bit of a sidestep, um, meaning that every day you may wake up feeling good, but certain days you may feel different. And if you believe in energy work, then you know what I'm talking about, because when you're doing this kind of work, there are times when there is like this internal reboot, rejig that's happening, and so it's totally okay to have that experience. It's totally okay to feel a little out of sorts sometimes. Just remember that this is an opportunity, as I myself am treating this as an opportunity to to look within, to focus on maybe there's that part of your body that is drawing your attention. And so just like in meditation, just like in mindfulness practices, a lot of times we focus on the body, we focus on the breath. And so, if you treat this as no different, meaning that you treat this as an opportunity to focus on the message, a lot of times you will receive a lot more downloads. So, as I said before, this is just a quick check in, just to let you know that, health is number one. And when you're able to make health your number one priority, your life will shift. And in that process, of course, from time to time, if there are hiccups once in a while, it's okay. So as always, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If there's any way in which I can help you, please do reach out and let me know. And just a quick reminder, we do have our community meetup that happens every Monday and Friday. This is a complimentary membership. So we meet at 6 p.m., 6 to 7. We meet for an hour, and this is an opportunity for you to meet me live and, of course, for you to meet members of our community as well. And for those of you who like the feel, you like the vibe of our community, you're more than welcome to stick around. Of course, we have various programs. We've got pre-recorded programs, and we've also got live programs. So our live programs work on three tracks. We've got the foundation track, which is basically 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We meet between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. And of course, the intention is to focus on three very specific areas. One is, soul identity. So, who you are and who you're meant to be being. And of course, the second area that we look at is our toxic habits, and more importantly, transforming our beliefs. Because when you have your beliefs aligned to your identity, you will experience massive shifts. And lastly, of course, your mind and all our money breakthroughs, because this is, of course, at the end of the day, as I always like to remind members, and our students that, until money is no object, money is the object. So, keep working on this. And of course, if you like this format, we do have a 3-month advanced membership, so you can continue to go deeper. And this is a renewable membership. And also, if you like the way that I teach, and if you want to learn what I teach in our sessions, you can learn these skills and apply it in your own personal life. You can apply it, in your relationships, whether it's with your family, whether it's with your clients, or just in general how you show up in your networks, in your communities. So these are 3 tracks that you can take advantage of. And of course, as I always like to say, and I'll repeat it, that those who pay attention. So these are paid programs. And of course, lastly, we do have a mentorship program. So if you're looking for mentorship or you want to be coached by me, you can definitely find out. You can ask more details because this happens every ever so often. Seats open up and you can come and be part of the personal coaching program. So, of course, as always, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.